Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast. I'm Marcus Chen, joined by Sofia Rodriguez. Today, we're diving deep into Nomad Compliance Concierge, build an AI assistant to automate visas, taxes, and local registrations, and how it can transform your life as a digital nomad. If you want to work smarter, earn more, and reclaim your time through AI, you're in the right place. Let's get into it.
Imagine this. You land in a new country with plans to stay 8 weeks, but you discover a tax registration window you missed. Penalty fees, frantic emails to consulates, and 6 hours wasted trying to untangle requirements. That was a listener last month. Today, I promise a reproducible AI concierge pattern that cuts admin time and reduces risk. A pipeline you can build with modest engineering or no-code glue.
Those stories are common. Fragmented sources, tiny jurisdictional differences, language barriers, and the constant fear that an online forum answer is outdated. That's what keeps nomads awake. Add privacy concerns. Who do you trust with passport scans and tax IDs? And the worst part is the cognitive load, switching between embassy sites, tax authority pages, and spreadsheets. Let's make this actually work for you.
Here's the core architecture I want you to picture. 1, a lightweight scraper or source collection layer that pulls official rules and notices. 2, an LLM extractor that turns legal text into structured obligations. Think checklists and deadlines. 3, a database to store normalized records. 4, automation and reminder layers to trigger tasks and notifications. And 5, human review dates before any submission or legal step. That pattern lets you surface what's required, pre-fill documents, and remind the traveler without replacing professional advice. High-level benefits, massive time savings, fewer missed windows, consistent documentation trails, and the ability to scale compliance across countries without memorizing every rule. Most importantly, built-in verification and opt-in human review, so nothing files itself without oversight. This changes everything for nomads when it's done right. Let's compare stocks quickly. For LLMs, cloud providers like OpenAI give reliability and prompt engineering speed. Local models give stronger privacy control and reduce sending PII offsite. For orchestration, Zapier is great for straightforward triggers and a shallow learning curve. Make, formerly Integromat, offers more complex branching and lower per action cost. For record keeping, Notion is flexible for human-readable logs and quick edits. Airtable scales better for relational records and integrations. For signatures, DocuSign and HelloSign are standards. For lower-cost, small-scale needs, consider open eSign APIs that let you keep data on your chosen cloud. Choose based on sensitivity and budget. Now, practical prompts you can copy. First, a prompt to extract visa requirements from scraped HTML or a PDF. Extract the visa requirements for a U.S. citizen staying up to 90 days in country. Return a structured JSON with required documents, registration windows, permit fees, local authority names with URLs, and any exceptions for remote workers. Cite the official source and include the last updated date if available. Use this when feeding official pages to the LLM so outputs are consistent and citable.
Second sample prompt. Generate a pre-filled tax registration email for a nomad who needs to register within 14 days. Draft a professional email to the country tax office requesting guidance on registration for a remote worker arriving on arrival date. Pre-fill the sender's name, passport number placeholder, intended stay duration, and a clear request for next steps and documentation. Keep the tone formal and reference the specific local statute or page where possible. That template becomes an automation action that creates drafts for human review.
Great prompts, Marcus. When you run these, remember ethical guardrails. The LLM can extract and summarize, but never act as a lawyer. Always surface the original source link and require a human to confirm before filing. For privacy, keep minimal PII and the primary pipeline. Use pointers or encrypted tokens, and store sensitive documents in an encrypted vault that only releases them during an approved review step. Start small, but think big.
Okay, implementation. 6 pragmatic steps you can follow this weekend. 1. Source rules. Pick 3 high-priority countries and identify official authority URLs. 2. Normalize. Create a minimal schema.
document type, requirement, deadline rule, source URL, jurisdiction. 3. Prompt engineer. Build the extraction prompt and a test suite of 10 documents. 4. Automate reminders. Decide channels, email, SMS, or in-app, and set review gates. 5. Add review gates. Human verification checklist and signature step before any submission. 6. Test and iterate. Run dry runs with mock data and log mismatches. Here's a before-after case. A freelance designer used to spend roughly 6 hours preparing border and tax paperwork before a 3-week trip, digging through consulate pages, filling forms manually, and emailing authorities. After a basic concierge pipeline, scraper plus extractor plus Airtable record plus Zapier reminder plus a one-click pre-filled email draft, their prep time dropped to about 45 minutes. They also avoided a missed filing penalty when an automatic reminder flagged a 3-day registration window. The automation didn't replace their accountant. It simply made their accountant's job faster and more accurate.
Now, let's talk pitfalls so you don't build danger into your system. First, LLM hallucination or outdated rules. Mitigation, always include source citations. Add a staleness check that flags pages older than a threshold and require human sign-off. Second, automations that submit forms without verification. Fix, implement a mandatory review gate and an audit log with version history. Third, privacy leaks. Minimize stored PII. Use encryption at rest and in transit. And prefer local models for the riskiest data flows. Operational limits to accept. Some legal nuances require a licensed professional. Your concierge should surface them and escalate. Not every country will have machine-readable rules. Plan for manual entry and a feedback loop to improve extraction templates. And cost. Choose hybrid approaches. Cloud LLMs for noisy extraction, local models for sensitive transformation to balance budget and privacy.
If you're building this, start with the lowest risk automations, reminders, pre-filled drafts, and citation-backed summaries. Protect privacy from day one and maintain an opt-in consent flow for users to share documents. And document your verification steps, a machine-readable checklist that records who reviewed what and when. That's the human plus AI advantage.
CTA time! Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/nomadcompliance to download the Nomad Compliance Starter Kit. It includes the checklist, prompt pack we discussed, a tool comparison matrix, and a short video workshop. Join the walkthrough workshop where we'll actually wire a sample pipeline step by step. Here's the exact prompt/stack we used in the case study in the starter kit so you can replicate it quickly.
Recap. Prioritize verification, minimize PII exposure, and iterate from small pilots to broader coverage. If you want help tailoring the pipeline to a specific country or set of rules, the starter kit includes templates you can adapt. Let's make this actually work for you.
That's our complete breakdown of Nomad Compliance Concierge. Build an AI assistant to automate visas, taxes, and local registrations. Remember, automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools to access our full AI toolkit, including Dream Guide AI and LifePath AI. While you're there, check out our online courses and audio courses. Subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode.